Hey guys, this is D'Angelo again, and today with a quick tip video. Um, with the AOE effect with the cast area textures, there is a little problem, and I was struggling so much to figure out what problem that is and what it causes. It was very hard to find. I think it was in code, but it wasn't. The code is super correct, and it works. Everything works perfect with the code. Um, the problem is I can show you that now how it looks like when I set it up. And you see when I press 1 here, there you see there's my cast area texture, and it's one, it's cool. And it was that it splits or that it was too big, and that you didn't see it so right, and it was a little bit awkward. So the only thing that I have changed was the shader on the projector. And the cast projector is here. Under the main camera, you've got audio, and there you have your cast projector. And with Unity, when you download it, it comes only with that shader here. When you go to projector, it comes only with the additive tinted shader. And this shader is, yeah, you see, it makes that so fucking big and pretty weird. When I press now start the game, there you can see it. And when I apply now my texture, my AOE here, and when I press 1, you see pretty weird, nothing happens, and oof. And then when you just go here under the hierarchy again, under projector, you go to the shaders, project the shaders here. When you choose multiply, and then you press play, and then apply that AOE. You press 1, there you see you get a nice icon. You can make that bigger. Also, when you go to the projector, and when you choose orthographic, and when you increase the number, come on, let us take 10, and then we see what happens if it's getting bigger or not. And again, just put AOE here, press 1, and there you see it's getting bigger. And it depends then how big your AOE effect is, and you can also make it bigger. Yeah, and then you can drag it around here under you, and then your AOE is working then properly, and it lands. It has to land, and you have got to indicate for that. So you can also use that light thing. I use that, I think, in my dungeon level. There you see that it's getting a little bit lighter when you use that effect. So it's very cool when you use a dungeon, because then it indicates with the light and with the texture. But I honestly like multiply more, because you see the texture better, and the texture is sharper from your CastAreaTexture. But it's how you prefer it. You can try around it. But now you ask me how to get these shaders, and this is pretty easy. The only thing that you have to do is you go to assets, and then you go to import package, and then you choose the effects from Unity here, and then you get these two shaders for your projector. And this is all what you have to do, and then you have to tweak a little bit your textures. You have to see, first of all, that you not generate maps, and that you set the wrap mode from repeat to clamp, and then everything works perfect. But you also can play around a little bit. You use a light map or cursor or cookie. You have to see what fits the best for you, and I let it at the default, so that it looks like that. But it depends on the texture. Normally they say when you're using the cast projector that your edges here have to be a complete white pixel area, so that it works very well. And there is a lot of documentation about projectors and projector textures on the web where you can read how you set up your texture. That it works pretty well and that it looks very nice. So it's worth to look at that. Yeah, and that's it. If anyone other has that problem and just it makes them so much headache, it's nothing wrong with the code. It's only that little cast projector thing here with the shader. So a little problem costs so much more. A little thing that causes so much problems. Yeah, but I hope I could help a lot of people with that are struggling also with that. So uh, that now your area effect looks nice and that you can set it up with a nice cast area texture. So with that said, I wish you a nice weekend and a nice day. And like always, critics, comments, and all that thing are very welcome. Yeah, with that said, bye bye, everyone.